Hey everybody, it's the Media Junkie from the Culture of Pop. How y'all doing? I hope you're doing awesome and beautiful and fantastic and flendiparous today. I'm feeling just flubber. Anyway, let's get back to it, guys. This is part 2 of the behind-the-scenes look of SNL's iconic 8H Studios, which you know I'm in love with SNL and always have been. So this is going to end out my big SNL celebration of 2025 and part of 2024, where I was doing all the different SNL things with my kids and obsessing over SNL and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, this is going to end it. This is the big 2-parter. We're going to go backstage with everyone. If you saw the part 1, cool, awesome, welcome back. If you didn't, go back and watch it first, or you can watch this second. I don't care. It's not like Avengers. You don't have to. Anyway, guys, inside SNL's iconic studio, and we are back with Ego's take on the backstage costume area.
Help bring our sketches to life. Like, we can have an idea and we can talk about all the dialogue as much as we want, but until we see these characters embodied, it's not really a sketch. It's an idea.
That's why you have a dress rehearsal.
They make it happen in here.
Just like in theater. Special. See, this is so theater-oriented, too.
I think it's best we talk to Tom Broker, who is the head costumer and producer.
Oh, Tom Brokaw. That's what I'm thinking of. I'm like, is he a news guy?
Your favorite is coming. Are you decent? So this is Tom Broker.
Hello, Tom.
In the closet in the wardrobe department. Tom, do you want to tell us what happens back here? What's the very first thing that happens?
Yes, Tom, please tell us.
The very first thing in this magic closet is I tell an actor when they step in here to take their clothes off.
Scandalous.
But these closets back here, the senior members get closets back here. And basically each closet is supposed to be their normal clothes when they play themselves. And then also you'll see
the normal clothes when they play themselves.
Everyone has a box of characters that they do on the show often. Let's see.
So you can't even wear your own clothes on the show. You have to, when you're going to be yourself, you still have. So like what she's wearing right now is probably from that rack because she's being herself right now, and that's kind of just weird.
Perhaps in Egos.
I've never noticed this box down here.
My entire life, it's been t-shirt and jeans and t-shirt or shorts. So that's what I would be wearing on Saturday Night Live all the time: is a t-shirt and jeans or a t-shirt and shorts.
This lady.
Veranda, the rich auntie, no kids.
Oh, I remember that character.
I am too blessed to be stressing.
This is how we work here at Saturday Night Live, which is Ego had this really great character she wanted to do, and she showed this really amazing piece of research, this particular pajama outfit, and it was Dolce & Gabbana, I think. We found one pair in China, and our turnaround is a little faster than China can send it to us.
I think we sent that picture to you on Friday for a Saturday show, meaning the following day.
Yes. We work with a fabric printer here in town. We send him a picture, and he prints the whole thing on fabric like this. And then we made this overnight. Sometimes
so it's like instantaneous fashion.
No, it's Friday afternoon or it's Saturday morning.
I know how it is to
That's
get that
so
little
weird
rack
how quickly they get
with
stuff
all
done.
those costumes on it, depending on how many sketches I'm in.
Mikey
and
personal.
That's just for me. And when I see that rack, oftentimes I'm like, that's a lot of costumes. How many costumes are there in an episode?
There's usually about 100 to 150 costumes per episode.
Whoa! 100 to 150 costume changes, that means. That's a lot of costume changes. That's definitely more than like, not like a Broadway production, but the theater that I grew up in, which is a small local theater, which is why this is kind of heartwarming and cool for me, because I remember this. This looks exactly like the old dressing room at this theater that I grew up in. It still looks like this today, and it's just kind of cool.
Just depends on who the host is and how elaborate all the sketches are. We have a board that we map out each show.
Okay, so that's how they keep it all in control.
Puts it together. We can see then what each actor is and what sketches and how they intersect.
I often will come into wardrobe to go, what's on the
Victoria
board? What
Beckham.
kind of week am I actually having? Because how I feel is different from what is reality sometimes. And I go, oh, okay, it's not so bad. Or it's just such a cool visual representation of what's happening.
It is true that that board, I think, as the seasons have progressed, has become a real big touchstone with most of the actors on the show, because it is easy to sort of get lost in rehearsals and
I would assume
doing taped pieces and all that sort of stuff. And so when they come in and they can actually see that, oh, I have one, I'm only in one. Or maybe I'm in 8, or maybe I'm only in update or something, but everyone can kind of see what the situation is with the board.
Tom, you know I absolutely adore you.
Man, they have to be so organized with the makeup and the costumes and the cue cards, everything that just what we've seen so far. It has to run like a well-oiled machine. Everything has to be perfect. Like you see those camera shots in movies where they're one shot or one trick ponies is what I call them. That's my own name. I just made it up. You can use it if you want. Those one trick pony shots where it's just, like the famous shot in Goodfellas where it's just that one camera for so long. Every person has to be playing their role alongside of them. All these extras have to be in the right place, have to be doing the right thing at the same time. It's like, what was the movie that came out recently that they kept shooting over and over, where the movie was one straight shot, the whole movie? I can't remember now. I just watched it recently. But anyway, I love those kind of shots, and that's what theater is like, and that's what this is like. I mean, all these people have to come together for this one live show to work.
Everything this department does is incredible. It's magic. I love coming back here. I don't know what I would do if this space
It's very cool, and maybe I'm being a little
show would
selfish
be if this space didn't
reviewing
exist.
this or reacting to this, guys, but
Thank
it
This
really
is
reminds me
incredible.
of my days, because I grew up in the theater. I mean, not Broadway, like I said, but I mean, that's where my parents met, and I kind of grew up doing this when I was a little kid,
Now we are heading
walking halls
to
like this. It was neat.
arguably my favorite room in all of 8H, the wig room.
The wig
and I'm
room?
here with Jody, the legend.
I mean, I knew
head
they'd
of
have a wig.
SNL
They do
hair.
wigs
Yes,
so good,
ma'am.
though.
How's it going?
Yeah, I said
Oh,
doo-doo.
here we go. Well, it's my favorite room for a lot of reasons. One is I'm right next to it. And I come over, and if you can't tell from Jody's voice, she's the original Sweater Weather.
Yes, I am.
Oh, sweater weather.
Sweater Weather.
Sweater weather.
And so, we'll talk shit and,
Yep.
get through everything.
We get through stuff.
Yeah.
Yes. It's more counseling than wig
Yeah.
designing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell us about these heads that are like almost cone head, but not quite.
No. So these originally start out as canvas head blocks. If you remember when you first started,
Mhm.
we do a wig bubble on
Yes.
you where the
So they do,
process-
I mean, they get everything. They get the silicone mask, they get a wig bubble, whatever that is. I guess it's one of these. So they get like all this stuff done to them, just so they can play the appropriate characters and, and look good at it.
says you sit down, we put plastic over your head
Today's
and
show.
tape,
Yeah.
and you think we're going to kill you, but we don't.
Yeah. It was a really torturous first day.
It was scary,
This
right?
job.
It's an old way of doing it. In the original, we take head measurements and tape and hairline,
Mhm.
and we transfer that onto a canvas block and pad it out
Wow.
to the
See, look how
measurements
real
that
some
we
of
took.
that wig right there
Draw
looks
your
really real. The
hairline
blonde
on
one?
there. We do a wig on these.
Sometimes
we
I don't know how they
build
do
on
it.
These,
'Cause
then we
I
put
mean,
it on your head for the
wigs
show
always
on
just look so
Saturday.
bad.
Now, can we just show my favorite thing? Here are these bags that you have the wigs in.
Yeah.
This is like the sisterhood of the traveling wig.
It's like
No,
a
literally.
library
So,
for
like,
wigs.
Let's take this wig. I wore it, but then it's like Aubrey
The library-
Plaza
what is
wore
it called? The,
How
Dewey
long
Decimal
does a
System.
wig like this take?
For us,
Did
it
I just say
takes
the?
about
Why am I
50
talking about the
hours
Dewey
or
Decimal?
less.
I can't even believe I remember the
Most
Dewey
wig
Decimal
makers
System.
need 80
We need to stop
to-
for a minute. I just shouted out Dewey Decimal System on a YouTube reaction video. What's wrong with me?
more hours, but we don't have the time.
Wow.
And it's, if you show the inside,
Yeah.
it's all lace,
Wow.
and each hair is ventilated in one by one.
Hey baby, how about you and me later? We go back to my place and we talk about the Dewey Decimal System. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be beautiful.
Someone threads these by hand.
It's almost like hooking a rug. It's real hair. It's
Hook and
human
rug.
hair.
Wow.
That's all mixed for these
Wow.
colors, or
Wow.
we dye them.
I mean, they do
And
look
each
so
hair
real.
is hooked in to the lace, one hair at a time.
How many wigs do we use in a show?
On average, the least amount is usually about 80.
Wow.
So it's 80 and up.
Wow.
That's not including.
That's a lot of wigs,
just
guys.
using your own hair. That's
That's
just
a big
wigs.
mess of
Wow.
wigs.
So this is our board, and it shows you all the wigs that we used. The O on there means own hair.
Right.
Oh,
And
I thought it
think
meant
in
body
this
odor.
one we had over 100 wigs.
Wow.
When we
Wow.
build a
That's
wig,
I mean, that's
we
as much as
number
the
it.
costumes.
So here's this wig. And
Oh,
this
How do
they get
is
'em on and off so quick?
CF3. This is her third wig.
I've never had a girlfriend that
Wow.
wears
And
wigs,
we
so I don't know,
build the
guys. I know
wig.
nothing.
Every time she wears it, we document the show, what the character was, and the sketch. Because if we
Hey, baby, why don't you come over to my house and wear a wig? I'm just on a tangent now.
We need to bring that character back. I need to know which wig it is. And we also have Bibles. They're called Bibles.
Okay, well now, come on now, a little sacrilegious.
Because he's been here forever.
Forever.
So this is Chloe's.
A nice size, not too crazy.
So if you say to me, oh, I'm going to play that Ooh girl on NFL Fox, and it comes back.
Yeah.
I'm
Boom,
not
you
gonna
got
remember.
it.
Right.
You're not going to remember.
Yeah, you just go to number
We
3.
go to number 3, and this
There
is
you go.
every way that wig
That's pretty cool how
has
that all
been
works.
styled.
Well, I'm sorry that the Wicked pre-tape was last minute and had a bunch of new impressions.
She does do a
We
Leslie
made it
Mann.
work.
Great,
We
great
made it
Leslie
work.
Mann.
Well, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. Always. Ooh.
Awesome. Wigs, cue cards, costumes. What next? The page desk. We've all heard of the page desk.
So, guys, this is the page desk.
What
is
exactly
the page desk?
is
It's the
it they do?
gathering place of the cast right before good night. Jenna Rossitano, our stage manager, will call on the intercom. Cast, get ready for good nights, and we all kind of gather here right before we step out to do that like big hugging scene at the end of the show.
Cool.
Also, this is where our pages sit. Some incredible people have been part of
Do
the
they
page
just like
program,
sit on the? Oh,
including
like maybe behind
Aubrey
there? I don't know.
Plaza, who for her monologue came out here and was at the page desk.
I remember
I
that.
was what they called a bad page.
Some of them are executive.
Oh, Aubrey Plaza. Okay.
At NBC.
I love
who
Aubrey
get their
Plaza.
start here at this desk. We're so grateful to them, and they are a big part of making Saturday Night Live run smoothly.
There's all the different casts. Pretty cool. Wow.
So when we're coming into work, we
I didn't
walk
actually
down
know that
this
they had
hallway
all the
right
casts
here.
on there
and
now.
as you can see, there is so much
That is
history
so
on the
cool.
walls. SNL 50th is coming up. It's so exciting. And when I walk past these
Okay, so this
photographs,
must have
I'm
been done right
like,
before
"Whoa,
SNL 50.
I have the same job
I know
as
I'm late
Eddie
on
Murphy." Heidi
late to
said that
ground
me
on
one
this.
time, and I'm like, you're right.
Hold on, I'm stopping. I didn't want to keep talking over her, but I know I'm late to the ground on this. But that's why I'm doing it now, is because I'm just trying to finish it off as my big happy 50th SNL. Let's move on to something else.
I can't believe Eddie and I have shared the same stages.
Oh, that
Eddie
would
and
be
I have
cool.
walked down the same hall.
That would be
so
awesome.
Amazing to see the cast that came before us, the cast that have inspired us, and to know that eventually, one day, maybe our cast's photo will be on this wall.
Well, it will be. See, I think this is one of the best casts in a while. They've got a good stretch going. There's certain casts that they don't stay together more than a season or two.
My home away from home.
But this one's been
And
going
this,
for quite a while.
Is my dressing room now. The first time I saw Maynham in the store, it was
Yeah.
obviously very surreal. Hard to
Awesome.
believe that you're on SNL, like an institution that's been around for 50 years. But welcome home.
We've already seen. Okay, this is part of the other thing. Do we want to cut here,
Since
guys?
I spend
I can
a lot
cut.
of time
Yeah, we're gonna cut here.
wanted it
I don't
to
think
be
there's
a
anything
place
else to
that
this,
felt
but we
really good.
already
That
did a
was Will
whole
Ferrell
dressing room thing,
my
and that was already
mom.
cut up. So yeah, I don't edit here, guys. So anyway, I thought that was really cool, and I thought you guys would enjoy it. I can think maybe that's why Saturday Night Live inspired me not to edit. I just don't like all that cutting and all that shit. I'd rather if I had somebody here to do all this stuff, I would make so much more content because I could just talk for hours on things. But yeah, I just, so I don't do a lot of editing. I just ramble on and I let it be me, and that's me. So anyway, so I'm sorry, but I think I was inspired by SNL in that way, where, we're doing it live. If a mistake happens, then we move on. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, though. I figured it would be something different, something new, even though it's, older now because, I missed it the first time. But yeah, I definitely thought this would be something cool that I could put together and we could look at it and you guys would think it was pretty cool. So that was an inside look at SNL's iconic Studio 8H with Heidi Gardner, with Heidi Ego, and I'm not even going to try to say any of their last names. Heidi Ego, and who's the other one? Chloe. All right. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Come back for more entertainment here. Usually doing trailer reactions. I like to be your trailer king. Come here for the first reaction to any trailer. It's the fastest growing trailer reaction trailer on the network. I don't know. I'm just trying. That's what everybody says about their channels. So I'm just trying to be the same, just trying to hype it up. But you guys, you watch when you want, and I will be perfectly fine with that. Just remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe when you do. I'm the Media Junkie, and I'm out of here.